Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. So here we are. It's Tuesday. We have a new stream overlay that I made yesterday, which I'm pretty excited about testing out. So I hope y'all like it. My dogs are running around in the background if you can hear them. And today we're going to be going for a landscape. And this is going to be based on a photo I took the last time I was in New Mexico. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope everybody's having a nice Tuesday. I'm picking out my colors right now. Alright, we'll just get a couple here to start.
No way. Lots of treats and love here. Wiggles happily and looks for snacks to share with viewers.
So this is also the first time I'm using a little bit of washi tape on the background, so we'll see how that goes too. I'm going to start out with the sky in the background here. Probably is going to be a little hard to see at first. But I'm using like a light creamy yellow. Alright, let me get a little bit of a light blue too. Probably going to be a little bit too dark, but I'll line that up some. The background music is kind of popping off today. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alon Prince has contributed 2,000 leaves to the Leaf Tribe Challenge. Thank you. Alon Prince is also the one that's mostly responsible for keeping Xena fed. Actually, probably like 100% responsible. I know it doesn't look like a lot now, but I promise I am laying down a color right now. This one is also like an off-white color. One of the reasons I like this picture that I took is it had this haze in the sky, like a yellow haze, which was like prettier than it sounds probably. All right, and then we're gonna have some little buttes or mountains. I guess probably not tall enough to be considered a mountain, but I don't know if y'all have ever seen that. It's like an older movie with Hugh Grant called The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill and Came Down a Mountain. That used to be one of my favorites when I was little. My mom liked watching that one a lot.
Wiggles antennae excitedly, yay, leveled up. More treats for Xena.
Oh man, she leveled up.
What snacks do viewers have? Cookie emoji, slice of pizza emoji.
She's very talkative today.
Serum, what's that delicious scent? Flutters down to pick its fortune cookie. Let Xena see. Opens cookie, your creativity will bring you great success. Yay, that's wonderful news. Happily munches cookie.
We got another your creativity will bring you great success, Fortune. 2 days in a row. Gonna try to get some atmospheric perspective going in here too. So yeah, today we've opted out of the PNG tuber for my actual face. Just trying out different things, different Twitch experiences for both me and y'all. But yeah, I also really like that that Englishman who went up a hill and came down a mountain movie because it's set in Wales. And I think my family is Welsh going back, so I have some interest in Welsh stuff. So first I'm gonna try to be just establishing some colors. I think I'm probably gonna get a lot of mileage out of this particular blue here because we got a lot of atmospheric perspective happening. Mostly like behind these mountains, so they're probably gonna be like the darkest bit. Wow, that marker is opaque. Yeah, it really is.
Hello, how are you, Arrtx?
She's greeting you. Yeah, it looks a little dark today on screen. Maybe it's just because now I have the overlay and stuff to compare it to, but okay, wait, before I get into the mountains, I'm already like kind of excited to do that, but let me go ahead and add some more color. Just trying to get all our colors in first before I start adding details. Also got our little Kuromi washi tape. Let's see. I'll try to stay in frame inside the mouth, but I do have kind of a intentionally small window area for the camera. My office is a little crazy. There's a lot of books and art and all kind of stuff, sort of visually distracting. As a backdrop. There we go. I think the white balance on the camera is starting to get a little bit bigger now as we keep going. Huh. Some of my markers feel weirdly dry today. I have been using them quite a lot though. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more here, and then we'll get going on the mountains. Okay. It's probably going to be using lots of different browns. Maybe a purple too, so let me get a purple in. Okay. Let's actually go purple first. This is our first landscape that we've done since the Iceland Aurora Borealis drawing. So it's been a little bit. That one was kind of more of a close up of a body of water, sort of in the foreground. So this one is a lot different, I think, because our point of interest is like pretty far away from the camera. So this is out in far east New Mexico. Like just right over the border from Texas. Near that El Paso area. I used to live in New Mexico, and it's one of my favorite places. Like to try to go back there once a year. So I guess all the landscapes we've done, and probably future landscapes, will be places I like to go or want to visit. Love that drive. It's like an instant transition to the desert when you cross into New Mexico. Yeah, it is. It looks I don't know, like it gets so flat all of a sudden. And with the little buttes, little mini mountains and stuff sticking up, and all the atmospheric perspective you could want. Okay. Well, this is fun so far. I like the colors that we have going so far. So, I'm gonna see if I can start adding some things that are happening in our picture here. It looks like there's some either water in the distance or maybe like something that is giving off like a silvery reflection far away. And I think that this line is like a road. But yeah, this stuff is good practice for me because I'm, um, you know, not usually finding myself drawing landscapes in the past, and it's just good practice. Practice doing different things. I also need kind of a yellowy color, but this is might be a little bit too yellow. Kind of debating. I think it's working for what I was hoping it would do. In the photo, you can kind of see like different changes in color, like to the dirt and stuff. Like there's areas where it seems more red, and then areas where it seems a lot more yellow, or like kind of ochre colored. I'm gonna make some adjustments to our background here. I'm not sure exactly how loud it is for y'all, but in the song that's playing right now, it's got like that, sounds like a music box kind of. And there's something about that like really sharp, like kind of clinking of the notes that feels really nostalgic. I feel like it is a little hard to get haze to, you know, kind of come through in a marker drawing, but we'll see what we can manage. I'm gonna add a little bit more sharpness now to our kind of like mountain range-ish thing that's happening in the background. Oh, thank you. Ellen Prince is saying, that's awesome. I thought the blue was part of the sky, but it's the extended landscape. Yeah. Yeah, all this blue is, yeah, the landscape, like on the, in the distance on the horizon. See about blending it a little bit. I still kind of want to keep like it's almost like striations, like lines. Even in the atmospheric perspective, like you can kind of see some subtle altitude changes or something. And then I think in here I want to mix some blue and brown together to make this part like a little bit warmer. I also like to try to do multiple things at once here. I'd also like to blend this together like a little bit. Okay, and now where's our brown? Oh, is the photo from early in the morning? Yeah, I think so.
Mother's interview greetings, Earthlings. I am Xena, your friendly neighborhood alien snackaholic, who wants to share some tasty treats with me. Lollipop emoji. Chocolate
yeah, I think
bar
that we had stopped in El Paso for the evening and then left from there. So I think it was probably pretty early in the morning, like first light. Spoiling her.
I smile hello, a fortune cookie. Opens it excitedly, you will soon receive a delightful surprise. Giggles, how exciting. Munches on cookie happily.
Munches on cookie happily. Aw. Okay. I think our colors are coming together kind of good. Nicely. Trying to create a little bit of variation here. It's kind of hard to see because it's very wet and shiny right now, but all right, let's start adding our mountains over on this side too. And on this side, there is like some, I don't know, like I want to almost call it smog, but it's probably not. Maybe it's like really low hanging clouds or something because it's so open out there. It doesn't seem like it would be pollution, but it does have like a yellow tint to it. Desert dust. Oh, true. Duh. It is extremely dusty. That probably is what it is. Yeah, I think I remember thinking that now. Because it was like the same when we went to White Sands. I think one of the times we went, it was like really windy and like all the white sand in the air really like diffused the light and it looked really interesting. I think it might have been the same trip. Just dusty out there that day. Lots of dust devils, yeah, for sure. I really like dust devils. They make me so happy. And what are they called? The little guys, tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds are also really fun. It's fun when you're like out in the country, like when we were, in another part of New Mexico where there was like a lot of open space, but then like a lot of fences, like people's ranches and stuff. There would just be like a bunch of tumbleweeds like caught in the fences and like piled up. It's looking like something. My back is already starting to ache a little bit. Shouldn't stream 2 days in a row, I guess. Okay. I think I want to start working on the foreground a little bit now. Let's see. I tried to think a little bit more like a painter, and I did go ahead and do all this background color first before adding in like some buildings and some other stuff that I want to add here. But maybe I should even start adding the trees right now. I really wish I had like a really dark brown. I feel like I have mostly medium browns. I'll give this one a shot though to start getting something in here. Get a little bit of oh, haven't used this one yet. Well, it would be great if this was dark. So let me shake it up and we'll find out. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink real quick. Alright. Oh, alas, it is not dark at all. Okay. What's a color pane? This one's gotta be dark. Okay, this one's dark. Basically, what I'm gonna be trying to do here is like get some shapes that can be stand-ins for bushes. They're still pretty far away, like from where I was taking the picture, but they're, kind of our most foreground thing. Okay. And oh, sorry. Let me get like a olive color too. It is times like this that I feel like I should watch the Bob Ross stream more closely. Okay. I'm start getting a little bit more loose with it here. Maybe we'll get some more browns in here to fill out that space. All right. I want to go ahead and kind of pencil in where we have a little road going through, so that I can make a note, mental note here. Okay. The road is kind of bright because it's like reflecting a little bit.
Saturn Tenny Droop no more snacks. Xena needs love and treats. Perks up but Xena still smiles for friends. Beans.
And I think I do want to, even though it's probably not time for that, I do want to start adding in like our um, our perspective little friends right here. Okay. And I will probably have to kind of repaint parts of this, but I'm just sort of excited to get it into the composition, I guess. I got a little thick. And I'm going to try to work on something that's pretty key to the New Mexico landscape, which is the little bushes, the little shrubs that kind of dot the landscape. I don't remember what kind of plant they're supposed to be, but that they are not supposed to be.
Beeps and boops, happily greetings, friends. I am Xena, the friendly alien snack lover. Let's have a fun space adventure together. Flying saucer emoji, slice of pizza emoji.
Xena's making me want pizza. Well, y'all let me know what you think of the new overlay and stuff. I feel like it is like, it's a little chaotic, but I don't know, organized chaos, I guess. But I just felt like we were at that point where things need to, you know, have more of a vibe than just the overhead cam and the notebook and not really much else. I should have called this stream Land of Enchantment. That probably would have been something to grab people. I remember when I was a teenager and we first moved to New Mexico and I saw the stuff that said Land of Enchantment. I was like, Land of Enchantment? Yeah, right. So, you know, angsty. But now I get it. I see it. I thought it was gonna be a pain, but drawing these little bushes is actually kind of meditative. I'm surprised. A short bush break and do a little shine right here. It's supposed to be like a house passing by. Man, I swear that I had like a good brown yesterday, but maybe it's just this brown. I smell something. It smells good. Like food. Oh, I forgot I muted my dogs. They go off sometimes. But anyway, I'm gonna do a few more little bushes, and then we'll probably refine the mountains a little bit more. I feel like that is something kind of challenging about drawing like flat landscape planes, is like still making it look dimensional, but I feel like the little trees and bushes, the scrub, helps do that since it's like in layers. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, but I kind of like it so far. Okay. The shift in scale is definitely helping. Yeah, the scale of the little bushes. Yeah, there's way more of them out there than I think I'm capable of drawing at this point, but yeah, there's a ton of them, and it is neat seeing them get like smaller and smaller, more pointillist as they go into the background. I think so. We've got little scrub bushes and stuff on the actual mountains, or you know, I wish I knew the lingo for these guys, but I think adding some of those will also kind of help. Got some trees and bushes on these guys too. Make them feel more like part of the environment. So I'm kind of just trying to go in with a darker blue and see if I can get that effect going. I feel like you can even, because these are really not that big. Like they're big, but they're not that big. So you can kind of see like some tree shapes and stuff like that sticking out of the top, like even on their silhouettes. Okay. And decide about some more little things that are happening in the background here. How I want to deal with that. Oh, too light, too light. I know it's pretty simple, but I feel pretty satisfied actually with how it looks. I don't know that I could do a whole lot more to it to really make it look much different. I mean, maybe something I could do is add just like the slightest bit of texture in here so that this isn't as uniform. Too easy. Yeah, I thought it was going to be more of a battle, but it wasn't really too bad. And I feel like it might be one of those things that you just kind of gotta let sit when you feel like it looks pretty alright.
Fast asleep. Peaceful snoring sounds.
So, I guess we can take the tape off. Next time, do a centerfold spread. Alright, let's see. Oh, I've never used washi tape for this before. So, this is an interesting reveal. Oh man, look at that. Yay! It turned out pretty good, I think, y'all. If I do say so myself. What do you think? Does it look pretty cool with the border? Try to get this camera. Here we go. So there it is. Here's a little bit of a close-up. See, I really was using yellow there. You can see the difference right there. Crispy. All right. Well, that was pretty fun. Maybe we will do some more desert scenes in the near future. Trying to see if there's anybody that we might want to raid before we go. I can see if I Paint Verbs is accepting raids. That could be fun. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate you hanging out today. I hope that you liked the stream, the new layout and everything, and this drawing. So I'll see you again soon, probably either tomorrow or the day after.